But the other wife wasn't alive anymore. Inhale. And I didn't find that out from the police, or a hospital, or even from him. I found out because she tried to contact me. Pause, I used to think I had a normal marriage. Not perfect, but safe. Daniel and I had been together for 8 years, married for 5. No kids yet. We were waiting for the right time. That's what he always said. He traveled a lot for work, consulting, different cities, different states. I trusted him. I had no reason not to. Until the night my phone rang, and the caller ID showed his name. Pause. While he was standing right in front of me. Daniel was in the kitchen, rinsing a glass. I was on the couch, half asleep, scrolling. My phone buzzed. Daniel. I looked up at him. He looked back at me. Confused. I answered. Exhale. No one spoke. Just breathing. A woman's breathing. Slow. Strained. Like she was struggling to stay calm. And then she whispered, "He's with you right now, isn't he?" Pause. My stomach dropped. I hung up. Daniel laughed it off. "Spam call," he said. "Probably spoofed my number." He kissed my forehead. Went to bed. I didn't sleep. The next morning, I checked our phone records. The call wasn't spoofed. It came from a number saved under his name, on a second account. A number I had never seen before. Pause. That's when I started digging. I found the email first. Not hidden, just ignored. A separate Gmail account logged in on our shared laptop. Dozens of emails, flight confirmations, hotel receipts, rental agreements, and messages. Long pause. Messages between my husband and another woman, calling him her husband. Talking about groceries, bills, their dog, their anniversary. Inhale. I felt cold. Not angry, just unreal. Her name was Claire. They had been married for 3 years. 3. While I was planning holidays with him. While I was sleeping next to him. While I was telling friends how lucky I was. Pause, I found her address. Different city, different state. I needed answers, so I drove. Claire's house was quiet. Too quiet. Lights off, mail overflowing. A smell, faint, but wrong. I knocked anyway. No answer. I checked the mailbox. Her name was still there. I called Daniel. Straight to voicemail. Exhale. That's when a neighbor stepped outside. She looked at me, and her face changed. "You're too late," she said. Claire had died 6 months earlier. Car accident. Late at night. Single vehicle. Ruled an accident. She was found with her phone in her hand. Unlocked on a call log. Daniel's name. Pause. My ears rang. The neighbor kept talking, but I couldn't hear her anymore. All I could think was, she died, and my husband never told me. I drove home in silence. Daniel was waiting, sitting in the dark, like he'd been expecting me. Inhale, I asked him one question. Who was Claire? He didn't deny it. He didn't apologize. He just looked tired. He said it started as work, then visits, then feelings, then a life, a second life. Different name, different job story, different ring. She needed me, he said. Pause, I asked why he never told me she died. He looked away. Because she didn't leave, he said quietly. Exhale. She stayed. That night, I slept on the couch. Around 2 a.m., my phone buzzed again. Unknown number, I answered. Pause. It was her voice. Clearer this time, colder. He promised he'd let me go, she said. He lied. I sat up, my heart pounding. She told me things only a wife would know. Scars, habits, private jokes. Things I never posted, never shared. Things Daniel never mentioned. Inhale, she wasn't guessing. She remembered. Every night after that, she called. Sometimes whispering, sometimes crying, sometimes angry. She said Daniel visited her grave, talked to her, promised things. then came home to me. Pause. He won't let either of us rest, she said. Daniel started changing. He stopped sleeping. Started locking doors. Talking to himself. I'd wake up to find him standing in the hallway, staring at nothing. Exhale. Then one night, he wasn't there. I checked the tracking app. His phone was at the cemetery. I drove there. Pause, I found him kneeling at her grave, begging, crying, saying my name, and hers, over and over. Inhale. Then I heard her voice, right behind me. She stood there. Not solid, not fully real, but unmistakable. Eyes empty, face calm. She finally knows, Claire said. Pause. She can choose now. Daniel turned, saw her, screamed. He ran, tripped, hit his head on the stone. Didn't get up. Long pause, I didn't call for help. I watched as she knelt beside him and whispered something to his ear, something only he could hear. The police ruled it an accident. Another one, just like hers. Exhale, I moved away. New city, new number. I stopped answering unknown calls. Last night, my phone rang. No caller ID. I answered without thinking. Pause. Silence. Then, breathing. 2 breaths, one familiar, one not. A man and a woman, together. Final pause and a whisper. He's ours now. Exhale. And I realized I wasn't his only wife. I was just the only one still alive. After that night, I tried to convince myself it was over. That whatever followed Daniel, whatever stayed with him, had finally finished what it came for. I deleted my old number, changed cities, changed routines. I stopped telling people my full name. For a while, it worked. Weeks passed, then months. No calls, no whispers, no breathing on the other end of the line. I almost started to feel normal again. Almost. One evening, while unpacking groceries, my phone vibrated. A notification. Unknown contact. Just one message. I'm sorry. My hands went cold. I didn't reply. I turned the phone face down and waited. Another message appeared a few minutes later. He still won't let go. That night, I dreamed of Daniel. Not the way I remembered him. He was standing somewhere with no sky, no ground, just gray. He looked older, tired, like someone who'd been running for a very long time. He opened his mouth to speak, but Claire's voice came out instead. You see now, she said. He never chose. I woke up screaming, heart racing, sheets twisted around my legs. The room was empty, silent. The calls never came back after that. But sometimes, late at night, I feel my phone vibrate. When I check it, there's nothing there. No missed calls, no messages, just silence. I don't visit cemeteries anymore. I don't answer unknown numbers. And if someone ever tells me they think their partner is living a second life, I believe them. Because some people don't just cheat. They split their lives so completely that even death can't decide who they belong to. And sometimes, if you listen closely enough, you can still hear them arguing on the other end of the line.